welcome to another edition of Diary of a Wannabe Comedian with me, Belle, a wannabe comedian. And I've been on a little holiday. I've actually been away and stayed with my friend, as you know, because I said that on Thursday. And it's been most joyous, to be honest. It's been fabulous. The weather's amazing, although I was a little chilly. She lives in Hereford, and it was quite cold compared to London, as is borne out by the fact I now have my air conditioning on. When I stepped into my flat and had a look at the temperature, it was 31 degrees. So yeah, aircon back on in London. So what did I do? I have done quite a lot of stuff, actually. I arrived on Thursday and my friend had booked me in to do some comedy at the Cradleys Hollybush Arts Centre. And I had sort of an idea in my head what to expect, but I was completely wrong. It's actually a pub. It's the Hollybush pub, I think, and it's run by a guy who's clearly a creative, and he must own the free what do they call that? Is it a free house? I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's not attributed to any particular brewery. And you were sat in a front room that was decorated with a stained purple parachute. That's the only way I can describe it. If you want to see that, do go on my Instagram and have a look, because I put a photograph of me in front of it on the stage. And to the left of me in the photograph is a Christmas tree, and I get the feeling that's up there all year round. I don't think that comes down. And the bar was essentially, I had a Diet Coke, and it was a tin of Diet Coke, and the only food on offer was a pot noodle. Apparently this place is famous, and I can see why. And it was great fun. I have to say, it was really good fun. I went on second, and I thought I'd had not a very good gig. You know, I got some laughs here and there, and I thought, no, not a great gig. But actually, as the night progressed, I thought about it more. I'm not saying I compared myself to others, but there was a little bit of that, I suppose. And I thought, no, actually, that was a pretty good gig. People were just not quite warmed up because the MC came a little later. But hey, that was good. And then Friday, what did I do Friday? Friday, we went to Stratford-upon-Avon to see Shakespeare's birthplace. We went on a canal boat and we took the doggy. We took Smelly Nelly with a big belly. That's my friend's Springer, and she's lovely. She's a cutie. She enjoyed her canal boat trip. I think she enjoyed Stratford-upon-Avon altogether, to be honest. She had a great old time. Didn't see his birthplace, but I did see where he was buried, because they point out the church cathedral where he spent a vast amount of money to buy some space so that he would be undisturbed. So that was Shakespeare. My friend actually would like to live there, so we were looking in estate agents to see what the price is. And obviously to me it all looks very good value, because I live in London where nothing is good value. On Saturday, I think this was Saturday, on Saturday we went to, I went to Hereford Cathedral. So we took the doggy out again, and I can't remember what. My friend had some chore to do, so she had to go off somewhere. So I was looking after Smelly Nelly with the big fat belly. I can't stop calling her that. But I was looking after her and went into the grounds of the cathedral, actually, and the weather was amazing. It was so good. And just playing a game of leaf catching with Nelly. She likes catching leaves. So there you go, each their own, eh? So that was good. And then in the evening, we had a carvery, which was lovely. I haven't had a carvery for many, many years, and I know that's unusual for someone who's mostly vegetarian, to be fair, but, you know, I enjoy a tiny bit of meat now and then. And we then went on, so Thursday was Cradley. We then went on to Cradleys, which I'm told is a different place, spelt exactly the same, pronounced differently, but clearly the only place they do comedy in and around the local area of my friend is places that are spelled Cradley. So that was Cradleys, yes. And that was a pro night. So there were 5 comedians and an MC who was huge. He must have been about 7 foot. Really tall guy. And yeah, these comedians were good. There was one in the first third, 3 in the middle, and then a closer. They were all mostly one-line kind of gags, which was good. I mean, they were all good, but by the end of the night, I'd sort of had enough of that comedy. And you realise how tiring it is, which is why I'd like to write a lot more observational stuff, and I intend to do that. But I enjoyed that very much. Had a chat with the producer, And yeah, he's always looking for people, so you never know. Maybe I'll do some around that area. He was telling me the area he covers, and that sounds like something I could potentially look at next year. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday we had barbecue with my friend's son and his young family. So that's nice. His little one is not quite 2, and the older one is a right old chatterbox, actually, 5, and didn't stop talking the entire time, which is good fun, actually, talking to a 5-year-old, especially as he was telling me all the jokes he knows, and he knows a lot of jokes. I reckon he's got a type 5. Much love and gratitude.